And I'm Stefan.
And we are...
We always had a dream to travel Australia.
So we packed up our lives and began our adventure in our renovated caravan called Rocket.
Be sure to tune in every week to see where our adventures take us next. So we're going camping soon on the island, and we're going to bring this battery from the MSP that powers the skateboard and everything, and we need to bring that from 36 volt down to 12. So I have this little thing here that goes from 24 to 60 volt, so that battery is 36, so it slips right in between that, and it takes to 12 volts. And I wanted to put a switch on it so we can turn it off, because I also want to use it on the skateboard, and I also want a 12 volt socket so I can charge my phone and stuff and all that sort of stuff from the skateboard, because yeah, the skateboard charges things in 11 hours to charge my phone. So I opened it up, and it turns out there is a ridiculous, oh god, anyway, I really shouldn't be stuck in that. There you go. There's a ridiculous amount of space in there, so I figured I can actually put the button inside here, and then I found out I can actually put the 12 volt socket also inside here. So I'm going to make it so there's a little button on one side, a 12 volt socket on the other, and then I'm going to have a little voltmeter right here so I can see how the battery's doing. Pretty cool. That's going to be awesome. And a little compact unit. So yeah, it's going to give us power on the island. So I can just plug that in, and then I can switch it on. Whoop. It tells me the voltage of the pack. And I can also say, just plug a fan in. Where is the fan? Here's the fan. Just plug a fan in. Fan kicks on. Or I can, it's up to 10 amps, so I could plug, say, phone charger in. Charge my phone, charge drone batteries. Could plug a double adapter in, so I could maybe power some more stuff. Oh, this one's always been really tight. There we go. So I can plug my phone, laptop, whatever I want. And just switch them both on. How good's that? I can plug a bunch of stuff in, whatever I want. Charge my laptop, do a little fridge. Like, I think our fridge uses like 5 amps or something, so I could actually run the fridge off my skateboard, or I could run it all off this battery here. See, there's different plugs. I've got one plug for that side, one plug for this side. So I can just do this one, and then I'll have this battery pack. That's what I'm taking camping, and switch it on. And everything lights up, turns on, and yeah, this tells me the voltage of the pack, so I know exactly how much battery I've got left. And yeah, so once it's a 36 volt pack. These are both 36 volt. I can run this off my skateboard, I can run it off the unicycle, I can run it off Nay's scooter. Pretty much anything, any battery that's up to 60 volts. Pretty good. I can run it off the Seron as well, like my motorbike. Yeah, like everything. So everything can run off 12 volts now. So we're taking this camping with just this one. Not going to take a skateboard, obviously. So yeah, it's pretty cool. We can have lights, and I plan on doing this. I just made this because this is the first time we're going to be staying in a tent for like ages. So now we can have a fan or whatever running, and then also have some lights, and I'll unravel that and just put it around the tent so we've got something, so we don't have to use our phone torches or any torch, because let's be honest, this is going to last for days if it's powering a little light and just the phones, because this gets me like over 40 Ks of riding on the skateboard, so that'll last an insane amount of time. And I can monitor how charged it is on this little thing here. How cool is that? I made it all, if this can pull out without breaking anything. That's super tight. Oh, there we go. So yeah, I can tell it all. How nice is it though? I found out when I took this apart that the actual thing that converts the voltage from 60 to 12 is only like this big, just this little middle bit. So I was thinking about cutting it, but then I found out I can actually fit the 12 volt socket in here, and I can fit the switch on the other side. I couldn't fit this, but yeah, it's not too ugly, and it sits nicely. How awesome is that? Might put a little voltage charge on the top because I'm probably going to be only using this for 36 volt. Yeah, like if I use it for Nate's scooter, but usually it'll be this pack that's powering it. Yeah, pretty cool. I reckon I did a pretty clean job. Going to the island today. Got the tent, got the sleeping bags, the wetsuits, got my weight belt wearing it. Yeah, a bunch of like battery, lights, just a bunch of stuff, heaps of food. Probably more than 2 days worth of food, but you know, it's like, you know, breakfast, lunches, dinners, all that shebang. So yeah, I think we're pretty prepared. It should be good. You looking forward to it?
I'm looking forward to dumping all this stuff.
Yeah.
And setting up the tent and not having to lug it around.
We also got like the inflatables and stuff, so we can go out in the water.
Yeah.
And the scuba gear.
Yeah.
All scuba, yeah, snorkel gear. Yeah, we'll see you on the boat. Prime position. You looking forward to getting there, Nate?
Yeah.
Looking forward to it? Nice. So, unfortunately, we were supposed to go on like a day tour thingy around. It was included. It says on the thingy it's included. And she's like, no, we just got to drop you off because we've got to pick up more people. Like, okay.
And the more people is more staff members because apparently they're having a Christmas party on the island.
Yeah.
But me and Stefan said like, oh, well, we're happy to pick them up and then come over and do the tour. And all the kids were like, oh, we're going to stop at the island, let's stop at the island. And
Yeah.
she's like, no, we're not, we're going straight there. It's kind of just like,
Yeah,
a disappointing
it's
start.
a bit weird. Like it obviously says that it's included, and then she's like, oh yeah, but then it says camping. It's like, but it says at the top that the day tour, and
like
then
we only
this is
paid
the prices.
$20 less and we're camping here. So we
Yeah.
paid 60 a night.
Yeah, so it's like the way it's worded is that it's included, and the other people that were camping as well, they're like, why aren't we doing the day tour? And then all the kids were like, why aren't we doing the day tour? So obviously it's usually included. So it's a bit weird, and there's also like a heap of kids camping because it's like a scouts thing. So I think we may be possibly moving to a different spot because yeah, I think if they can, because apparently it's like super loud, and this is our little tent that folds up. It's not too bad, but yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Might just go to the camping.
Wish us luck, otherwise we're just gonna, I don't know,
Deal with it.
yeah, deal with it and just explore
How
around
nice
and
the
probably not
caretaker is.
spend too much time in the tent. So we're doing like the summit hike thingy on the island, and so what is this, Lagrange or something?
Cape Lagrange National Park.
Cape Lagrange?
And that's Frenchman's Peak.
That's that's Frenchman's Peak. Look how white that sand is. Yeah, it's a nice island so far. I don't know if it's so far. We haven't explored fully and we haven't scuba dived or anything, but I'm not sure if it's quite worth the $330 yet, but we'll see. And yeah, so far it's nice, but we'll leave my opinion to the end, I reckon. I honestly reckon it's going. You reckon you can do it? I have faith in you. I don't. She's totally gonna. You gotta take the one you put out. Is it any easier? There's none easier, is there? I was honestly gonna say, what about this one?
Aww.
Oh, it's not too bad. Alright, we're getting ready to commit. Looking pretty ready. Apparently it's good snorkeling around here. We got our wetties on for the first time. And we'll see how it goes. It is really cold for us, so I think we're just gonna have to commit and jump in. Alright, let's So, end of day recap. They ended up moving us a little bit further away from the Scouts peeps, which is nice. We should be able to get to sleep at a normal time.
And actually upgraded to a standard tent, which is supposed to be $120 per night. It's not
nice.
quite camping, but
It's still, I mean, it's a tent. It's got a bed instead of an air bed, like an actual bed,
yeah.
which is nice. Still in a tent and that sort of thing. It's nice. Yeah, it's glad glad we're away from the kids a bit, because that would have been a little annoying, because you can hear them just like screaming like, ah. But yeah, apparently they leave tomorrow, so I don't know if we'll get told to go back to the same area tomorrow, because I'm not too fussed. If we get told to leave the other one, I'm not too fussed, because it's not going to be like there's like just heaps of kids. But yeah, all in all, what do you think of the island so far?
I think you only need 1 night here. I don't think you need 2, but I feel like we're making the most of it.
Yeah.
It's nice, but there's not a whole heap to do. So there's only 3 walks, and they take about max 1 hour to do all 3.
Yeah.
I'd say.
Yeah, even like the one right at the top.
Really nicest beach is to swim here.
A little bit of sand. But the area is quite nice. However, in comparison to like, I'm going to try and shade you out a little bit. In comparison to like Esperance, it's just, I don't know, it feels, I guess really going from, going from like the Nullarbor to Esperance is like, whoa. Like, even just Esperance in general, like, white sand, blue water. It's not like as cold. I feel like the water in Esperance isn't as cold here as it is here. But,
yeah, that's true. But I think it's a bit more ocean here as well.
Yeah, I guess it is a bit further out. I guess these are the islands that protect Esperance, I suppose. But yeah, and I personally think I prefer Esperance, and if you can camp, but I guess you can't really camp this close to the water with Esperance.
No. And it's nice. It's nice to run an island and be away from everyone. Like if
it does have the island vibes. Yeah.
The kids, we can always would have, like, you don't notice.
Yeah.
Like, what time was it today? Like 3 o'clock. I was like, whoa, is everyone like asleep?
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. It's quite nice. It's definitely a nice island. But yeah, not sure about for the price. What do you think, price wise?
We'll get to you tomorrow.
Yeah.
After we go for a second swim and see.
It's good swimming.
I reckon 1 night would be worth it. Maybe not 2. Because if you did 1 night and you camped in your own tent, it would be 130 per person instead of 160 per person.
I guess it's kind of like 1 day of like doing stuff quite a bit, or 2 days of super chill. Because like tomorrow our plans, like we've seen everything around the island now, so our plans are just like go out in the inflatables and just like sort of float around and see what we can see, just like around, and I don't know, maybe go out a bit, see if we can get to the island with the inflatables. Woo! No, probably not. But yeah.
But the island's made us want to get our own wetsuits now.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna get our own wetsuits because we just borrowed off the guy.
It's really nice to just be able to swim and not feel really cold.
Also, another thing to note: bring your own water if you ever come here, because the water is just like very chlorinated, kind of tasting. And also,
a bottle of water, how much was it? $5.
Yeah. A juice box is $5. A can of soft drink is $5. And like, if you want, how much is the fish and chips? Like $30.
$30, and that's just 1 piece of fish and 1.
Oh, do you remember how much the small bucket of fries were?
5. I got it on my phone.
I swear it was like $8 or something.
I think it might have been.
Yeah. So definitely bring your own food. If you're like trying to save a couple dollars and you're like, I'm just gonna buy some food there, don't. Because
so it just says bottled water $5. Hot chocolate's $8.
Yeah, hot chocolate $8. This is kind of prices.
Small bucket $7.50.
Where is it?
Large bucket $15.
Yeah, so a small bucket is $7.50. So if that gives you a good perspective on sort of what sizes of stuff are, it's probably good.
Like fish dome burger, that's not too bad.
This as well.
22.
So yeah, it's a bit of a mixed bag. Some's not too bad, and some.
I would recommend bringing your own food with you.
Yeah, and they've got pretty good kitchen area, which is nice. Like heaps of burners. There's like 3 big fridges. 3 big fridges. They got a lot of like barbecue burner sort of things, and yeah, it's all pretty nice. There's power points there as well if you need to like charge your phone and you don't want to pay for the more expensive places like tent things, because the more expensive tent things have like I think USB ports. No PowerPoint though?
No.
Yeah, just your 2 USB ports and a light. So yeah, toilets, pretty good. They're clean, they're nice. And they've got showers, and they're hot showers. Yeah. I believe there's 2 or 3 toilets. There's 3 toilet areas. Yeah. But yeah, it's a pretty small island. Yeah, we'll get back to you tomorrow. How good is that? Totally works like a charm. Very blurry though. Yeah, so 41 volts. That tells me the voltage coming out and the temperature. And that's where we put the light, so it's a little like, not in your face. I am a huge fan of indirect lighting. I think we've been babied by having a caravan. It's like tent first. The scout kids still here. Oh my god, you could probably hear them. I'm not sure how well the microphone is, but at like as soon as the light came up, like because the whole roof is like, oh,
Which is 4 a.m. in
yeah,
WA.
4 a.m. Kids started like, I was like, oh god damn it. I'm glad they moved us at least a bit further away. And I was like, yeah, they gave us a bed, but we've definitely been babied because I don't know if it's just like the caravan's bed's really good, but it's so solid. It feels like the equivalent of laying on like a carpeted floor, I reckon. I'm not sure if an airbed's better or not, but we may find out tonight if we have to move.
Can I do the bonus?
What?
We were going to get blinded.
What?
We're going to wake up to a beautiful view.
Yeah, go on there. Every west view. Actually, there's no view here though, is there?
Yeah, we get the ocean.
Yeah, a little slither of ocean. Great reveal. Oof, that's bright.
Oh, it's kind of a view.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it started
It's
viewing.
the ocean though.
Yeah, I guess a little bit of beach, a little bit of ocean.
I really don't think it's much brighter though.
No. You know how there was signs saying like precious water severely or whatever they were saying on showers, like max 2 minutes or whatever it was. So they got like these megaliter, like huge water tanks. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them, and they are totally full. Like totally full. That is maxed out. So I don't know how short supply of water they really have, because that is like they're going to be like
I guess
1 million liters or something per tank. They could even go into the ground.
I guess they just don't want people having half an hours.
Yeah, true. But make it sound like they got absolutely no water. That's heaps. Skinny Dip Bay. Hey. I think we might feel a little differently now, a bit more about the island. First, it's kind of nice having 2 days because now we can sort of like, I don't know, just really
Relax.
just
Like
absolutely
today's,
relax.
I feel like you get in a routine. So you kind of like wake up early-ish, I guess, because of the kids this morning. Then we had breakfast. Then you like went for a couple of walks, had a chill. Then it was lunch. Then you go for a swim. And I don't know, you go on a routine. Oh my god.
Yeah.
But I feel like you build a routine in day 1, I guess, and then day 2 you kind of like know where you're going to be at certain times, and it's kind of nice.
Yeah, you've kind of like, alright, I know everything on this island. Like
Yeah.
this morning we went
It's a skinny dip.
to this bit up there. We went to Skinny Dip and then we went to this bit up there and flew the drone around. And it's super windy now, so I'm glad we didn't fly it now. It was even like wind warnings. I'm like, just a little bit further. But yeah, it's now that the kids have gone as well. Like it's pretty nice.
Quiet.
It's very quiet. Like it was nice when the kids were there, but it is a lot nicer without. Like the kid was literally like banging a pot, like so, for no reason, super loud in the morning. Like, come on, man, why? And the bed is crazy hard, but
Besides that.
yeah. Besides that,
quite
it's
nice.
quite it is quite nice, and it's pretty cool having this pontoon completely to
And
ourselves.
also, we just saw the
just
boat.
slide. Yeah.
We saw the boat go off, and we're like, nah, I don't think we're ready yet. I think it
Yeah.
would have been just that little bit too early.
Because what time is it?
1:30, wasn't it?
Yeah. So they get what times?
Well,
Do you know
day
the times?
trip. Okay, the day trip you get in at 10 and you leave by 1.
Mm.
If you stay one night, I guess you get here around 10, and then you leave the next day at 1.
Yeah, that's pretty ridiculous. I feel was that 4 hours?
What? Oh, that's day trip. No, but
Yeah,
the
day
next
trip.
day, if you're here for the night, you
No,
here
but day trip wise.
3 hours.
3 hours.
For
Yeah.
the same price that we paid.
3
$100.
hours.
What was $125 per adult?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
So I don't think a day trip would be enough.
Day
A
trip totally
night,
would
not
be
too
enough.
bad if you want to save $30 per person.
Well,
and up
okay,
to 2.
day trip's enough if you want to just like punch it out real quick. But if you want to like relax, then
Yeah.
no, it's totally not
And
enough.
swim. I feel like if you got here for a day trip, you just do the 3 walks and then you have lunch and you leave.
Yeah.
Like it'd be super rushed.
Yeah.
I don't think you have time for a swim or relax.
We thought we wanted to make an update anyway. opinions have kind of changed, but it's still sort of the same. But you know what I mean. It's a pretty nice place. It's nice when there's not a huge amount of people. Oh, there's wee little babies. Not that one. I'm talking about this one. Oh, it's so cute. Cute.
Oh,
Cuddly. Can she do it? What? Where'd that come from? That's not fair. Oh.
Oh no!
Alright, good luck. This silly bastard here, this little silly bastard, keeps flying in the few windows that are here. Alright, you ready? You ready to go somewhere that doesn't have windows? Alright, you're outside. Don't go back in there. Out this way. Fly. Fly. No, not ready to fly. I'll put you down somewhere. Probably feeling a little stupid now. Oh, smacked your noggin. Hopefully he's not too scrambled. Alright, little fella. Stay safe, little yellow bird.
That's it for Woody Island. Next up, we're heading to Cape Le Grand National Park. We'll catch you in the next one.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.